to say that we're now live. And yeah, so welcome to the Sue and Jules Old Time Slow Jam today, and it's Sunday, which means it would normally be our slow jam. And it's Sue and Jules. Jules is obviously not here today. He's out and about in Bristol this evening, and I said, oh, I better come. I better not. I better do the session because otherwise it would be 2 weeks in a row that we won't have a slow jam. Um, and yeah, and slow jams are still running quite strong compared to our Tuesdays. So, all right, hang on a sec. Let me just oh, so many buttons to press. Okay, let's just sort this out. Okay, so yeah, welcome to our slow jam. If you're just joined us or watching on YouTube, you are watching everybody live on Zoom. So hello everybody, and if you want to join us on Zoom, you can go onto our website, which is suejulesoldtime.co.uk. That's Sue Jules, not Sue and Jules. suejulesoldtime.co.uk, and the website has all the information on there about how the session works. It explains all the how to deal with the latency, which we don't really. And also, there's the form on there to register to sign up for free and join the session. Um, Currently, the because of our website's also got the Facebook announcements, which I can't seem to get working fully. It seems to update really slowly. It's like a week late. So I'm just trying to fix that at the moment. So if you want to hear our announcements, go find us on Facebook directly. If you don't have Facebook, you can still go onto the Facebook page and get that information of announcements. For example, if we got Zoom bombed, and then the code would have to change, which thankfully, touch wood, we haven't had to for years now, hasn't it? So we've had the same Zoom code. So the security system is working, so that's good. um, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, go onto our website to work out how to join, and we play tunes whilst everybody is muted, and then in between tunes we'll unmute and have a chat and everything, and nice catch up and stuff. Right. I need to also mention something. I am in the possibly well, actually, I will. I'm on the lookout for a volunteer to host every 4 weeks of the Tuesday jams, the fast jams. And so yeah, I'm just because I'm running them at the moment every 2 weeks on Tuesdays, and what I want to do is to do them every 4 weeks, but I do need somebody to host it because when it becomes an unhosted jam, sometimes no one turns up, and it makes it quite important that there is a host. So if anyone wishes to volunteer to do it, I can train you and on how to do that. The only thing that you won't be able to do is to unmute and mute everybody. People need to do that themselves. Um, and it should be fairly straightforward, really. And I mean, you don't have to lead, but if you wanted to, you of course you can. And you can just basically press buttons and just kind of, you know, get everyone to take turns, or if you are a leader, then lead. So yeah, so if you're up for doing that, send a message or something, or let me know. And that would be fantastic. And the idea for me to reduce my time on the Tuesday sessions is I'm hoping to go back to one of the live sessions to just kind of because I used to go to two sessions on Tuesday evenings, and I have not been able to go to that session for years. So it'd be nice to return back to them and the sort of old friends that I've just not been able to see. And so and I quite like to support the session as well. So anyway, so that's the news. Yeah, I'm gonna press unmute. Enough of my talking. Right, pressing unmute. Hello, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Let's have some more noise from you lot. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, hi Joan. Hi, Angie. Hi, Jill. Hi, Larry. Hi, Win. Right.
Hello, Angela. I haven't seen you for a while.
How are you?
Right.
I went to Gainsborough last week, so I had a chat to Sue, and then because you're playing in G today, I thought I'd come and join in.
All right. Oh, we're in G, are we? I was going to ask that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, my sign's not there. If I move the laptop that way a bit. There we go. Okay. Right.
Sue,
Yes.
I was just thinking for Pierre's benefit, what was the name of the French band at Gainsborough last week? I don't have my program. Do you
Pig
remember?
Oh my
Society.
goodness.
Pig something. Pig Society.
Pig Society, yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Have you heard of them, Pierre?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're very good.
It's friend of mine.
They're yours, are they?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I play with some of his guy in a trio or a quartet, 10 years ago. And we play in some French or European old-timey bluegrass festival. They're very close friend of mine.
And they had a nice couple of Cajun numbers, which were really nice.
Of course.
Yeah, to give a nice French feel to them.
Travailler, c'est trop dur, mais rien faire, c'est... And so on.
Oh, great, yeah. It's a way to get that in. Yeah.
French.
Yeah.
No, it's
Why not?
American,
Why not?
Cajun. It's Cajun, it's American.
They had a nice French sound.
Yeah.
They're very good. Yeah, very good. Yes, I got the program in front of me. We had like the Horse Necks, Buffalo Gals, which is our UK based. We had the Empty Bottle String Band, and we had Old Spot. I mean, I think a lot of these people are based all around. We had, what did we have a group from Belgium?
The Hills of Belgium. They were great.
French-speaking Belgium too, yeah.
Yeah.
Friend of mine too.
Of course.
Pierre, do you know if that French band has any CDs, Pierre?
I don't know exactly. I think they have yet.
I think they do, yeah.
Yeah, I saw some.
I'm always looking for more international old time music for my shows, for sure.
Well, Pig Society, if you look them up, you should be able to find them somewhere actually.
Okay.
PIG. And for those who don't know, that's our festival that's just been and gone, which is there's the logo of the organisation, FolkMad, Friends of American Old Time Music and Dance, who've been around since mid-90s, and and they set up the Gainsborough Festival, which runs in February when it's winter and cold, and which is something to do in the winter, of course. And it's indoor camping where you get to share a room of share a sports hall, sleeping with everybody in one sports hall, and the snoring and that noises is pretty impressive actually.
Or if you're flaky, you go to an B&B down the road like I do.
Yeah, which is why you stayed in a hotel, wasn't it, Sue?
Well, the thing is, you see, I've always stayed in the sports hall because I wear earplugs and I can just sleep through it. And I did have one bad experience where somebody mistaken the room as the loos.
No.
So and I felt somebody walk very near me, and they were very sort of slow and kind of hovering around a bit too close to me, so I just tossed in my sleeping bag violently, and then they walked away. And then about a few minutes later I heard a scream, and I thought, oh dear, so, and that put me off. But and then that's when I didn't go for a few years, not for that reason.
COVID came along.
But all sorts of reasons. And also excuse me. So and Jules he's a posh sleeper. He needs to sleep in a room with a bed and everything.
Where is Jules today? Where is Jules? I missed.
He's in Bristol. He's gone to see a comedian who's in the area doing talks and things, and so he's gone to see some shows in Bristol today. Hi Barry, hi Gabes.
Hi Barry.
Oh, hi Caroline.
Hello.
Hi Caroline.
Hello.
So
Carol, we can see your head.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some of it.
Oh, that's better.
C'est mieux, Caroline, comme ça. C'est mieux.
Salut.
So, Caroline, how many people did you meet in person in the festival?
Hello.
For the first time, having met on Zoom first. I mean, sorry, let's rephrase that question. You've met on
Quite a
Zoom
few.
first, quite a few, and I think like, are they all surprised how tall you are?
Yes.
So that's the thing about Zoom, isn't it?
It's not a surprise, you know.
Yeah, I had that same experience going to a meeting in St. Louis with people I've been Zooming with. And they
Yeah.
were like, wow, we didn't know you were that tall. I was like, I didn't know you were that short.
Yeah.
Well, it works both ways.
Yeah, okay, right. John's posted a link of Pig Society's website. They have 3 CDs. So, okay, right. Let's stop talking and do a tune. Come on.
Yeah, thanks, John. I will contact them and see if I can get some copies to share with folks around the world.
If you want, Bill, send me a mail, and I with your question, I give the mail back to my friend, or I phone to my friend. You know.
Oh, great. Great, I'll do that.
Okay, shove that pig's foot further into the fire. Quick, write it down, write it down. You haven't seen my piece of paper, have you, John? I couldn't find a piece of paper to write this down, so I'm using an empty toilet roll. Right.
Did you have a good night last night? See?
Pardon?
Did you have a good night last night?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we did a barn dance. Jules and I did a barn dance, and it was really good. Yeah, there was lots of laughter and craziness, which was really nice. So, right, okay.
Do you dance this, Sue, or did you have a caller with you?
We had a caller with us.
Yeah.
And who you might have seen on Zoom. It's Ollie. He'll be here with us later, I think. Right, okay. Let's do a tune, because I've been told I talk too much. Right, okay. Right, pressing mute. I've forgotten the tune. That's the one, isn't it? Okay, so I'll do it fast once, and then I'll do it slowly. Right. Okay, there we go. And slowly. Seneca. One more. And that was Shove That Pig's Foot Further Into the Fire. I'm pressing unmute.
Shut it down.
Hello. Hi, Ollie.
Hello.
Oh, echo. Where's that echo?
Yeah.
It might be dodgy. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's gone. It's gone. Right. What was I going to say? I can't remember now. Got. Okay, so what was it? I can't remember now. I don't know. I've lost it. Okay. Yes, that was.
Hello, Ollie.
That was Barry saying hello, Ollie.
Ah, right. Hello, Barry. I must get in touch with you. We need to get together again.
Okie dokes. That'd be nice.
Do you know each other?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
We
Wow.
we live about 10 miles from each other, if that.
Oh wow.
He's my older brother.
Oh, cool. Right.
Do you need any more suggestions, Sue?
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Old Aunt Jenny?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Ah, all right.
There are tunes I don't know.
The only one, the only tune you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know plenty.
Old Aunt Jenny, is it on my phone?
What's the other one?
The one that's not on my phone, I guess. Oh, Tim, are you tuned up to G?
Yes, I'm tuned to G. I'm just playing the chords.
Okay, cool. Because I forgot we're in D at the moment, aren't we?
We're
outside of this session. Cool. Okay, great. Right. I think I'm going to just jump around the queue slightly, if that's well, I'm actually going to jump off the queue. So, I'm going to do, maybe, I'm going to do Josie O on the banjo. Art Stamper's version, which is a slightly different order.
All right.
I'm playing a banjo I don't normally play. It's got the most clackety belt. Strap, I mean. But it's got a very pretty handmade little attachment from the strap to the thing that I had a friend made for me. This is my Is this my first banjo? This is my first banjo. This is my Ashbury thing. Which is not bad actually. I just can't be bothered to get the nice one out of the case. I've got a backache at the moment. It's annoying. Right. Okay. So hang on.
Josie O.
Okay. Josie O, yeah. Okay. So yeah, slightly different order. But I think it's 2 of everything. Let's see what happens. Right, pressing mute. So I'll play it fast just to remind myself how it goes. And then I'll do it slowly. Okay, so that's that. I'm just going to move the laptop camera down a bit. Okay. Right, and slowly. different version to normal, only because I learned it early on and realised that no one plays that version. But that's the Art Stampers version. Pressing on mute. So over, not the last weekend, the weekend before, yeah, at the festival, Jules and we performed on Saturday evening, and also we were first on in the evening, which is just after the meal time, and I was I was kind of thinking, oh, all right, we're first on, so there should be nobody in the audience because they'll be still eating, but but no, there were people in front of us.
How many folks go to Gainsborough, Sue?
Good question. I'm not very good at gauging numbers.
Maybe 200 odd people.
I would have said about 200.
At least 200, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
Maybe something like that.
Does that sound tiny to you, Bill?
Well, you guys, compared to Cliff Top at 3,000 to 5,000, yeah, that sounds tiny. But
yeah, the more 200 sounds like a nice size,
But
it's a nice gathering.
All indoors and fit it in a school hall.
Yes, we have to fit. We have to fit in a little tiny. We have to fit in a school. So in a primary school,
in classrooms and things like that.
Oh, how big are your schools, Bill?
Well, actually the Gardner Winter Music Festival is happening next weekend in Morgantown, Virginia, and I have often done that one. I'm not this year, but that one is also about 200 folks. Yeah. And that happens in a middle school in Morgantown, and everybody just wanders around to the classrooms, and there's jams all over the place, and then they have an auditorium, and there's a performance hall in there, so folks get a chance to perform on stage also. But it's a very nice festival. I did a special show on it a couple years ago.
Cool. And is there jams in the corridors?
Everywhere. At that
so
one.
Even in the corridors that block the way through to.
Yeah.
Because that was how it was in the old days in our festival, where there was jamming in the corridors that you had to step through and over people to get to the rooms, and it was quite funny that way. But a complete health and safety hazard. But then sometimes who cares back then? Yeah, so now it's all kind of crap. It's all in classrooms, so it's a bit like, ooh, am I allowed in this room?
From the one jam that happened in the corridor by the loo.
Yeah, I joined that jam because I like jams in corridors that are hazardous and dangerous, because it's just a bit more open. And anyway, but things do change. So yeah, and it sounds great though, because you can hear it through the entire corridor.
I like that too.
Which means that all the classroom jams have to close their doors because it's so loud, because you just hear the
Did you notice many folks, Sue, that were doing any field recording at Gainsborough?
No, you weren't there.
No, I really wished I could have been there. Unfortunately, we don't have enough field recorders these days roaming around the world, capturing snippets.
Yeah, I mean, I think people might record the session if they're learning a tune, if that counts as a field recording. Because I suppose all the recordings on my phone are field recordings, but they're just really bad quality and the lowest file format.
Not bad quality.
That's true.
I'm going to one in 2 weeks that I went to 5 years ago and got recorded on a wax cylinder.
Yay! Cool.
I saw on Facebook that Sib said that she was listening to something that she'd recorded because maybe she hadn't been able to go to it. So maybe she's got some recordings of stuff.
Right. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Bill. I noticed with your recordings for your show, the recording is always really good quality.
Oh, thanks, Barry. Yeah,
I was going to ask you for some tips because whenever I try to record something, it sounds terrible.
Well, I use the Zoom H2N. I could probably do a Zoom H2N commercial right now. I have 3 of them, and it give me the ability, especially at Clifftop, to have 2 on stages and 1 with me wandering around the campground capturing field recordings. But the Zoom recorders are great because they give me professional quality broadcast recordings out in the field, and then I can bring the recordings home and tweak them a little bit if I need to take out excess noise or whatever. But
yeah, I've got one of those too.
Yeah, they're
Well,
great.
it is.
Yeah, great recorder.
Fits in the hand.
Yeah.
Zoom
Yeah,
H4,
they're good.
that one. They're good. They're brilliant.
Is that you, Ollie?
Yeah, I've got an H2N. Yeah.
All right, I'll have to have a chat with you about it sometime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
That's fine.
What's that, John?
Zoom H4.
H2Ns.
Oh, you got. Oh, right. Okay. I've not seen the H2s before. I had a H1 and then it broke on me. This is the H4.
Yeah, that's right. I thought you had. Yeah, that's my H4. It's
Oh wow! Is that an ancient one?
yes, quite old. I must have had that 10 or 15 years.
The
Perhaps.
new ones are now all black.
Yeah. But, I mean, the quality is what I always record it WAV quality. You see.
Oh, I'll tell you about these H4. These. I'll tell you about these ones because I'm forever repairing these at work. Well, not quite repairing. I cheat actually. But the students keep losing the battery covers, and of course, that's really annoying. And I've found a 3D print template where you can replace it. So because they don't do them anymore, you can't buy the parts. So 3D printing parts, plastic bits,
That's
would
cool.
be.
Just tell them to put a piece of tape on it.
There you go, John.
That's fine. But if they're going to be in student hands, and the batteries die like every 5 minutes, so you can't. The tape's going to wear off. So so it's going to be frequently used. But I did find a good template for it. So anyway,
the other nice addition to field recording with a Zoom recorder is a small 3-legged Gorilla flexible tripod.
Yeah.
And very often when I'm field recording, I'll go up to a jam and I'll wrap the legs of that around a tent pole up in the top of the tent and get absolutely wonderful field recordings as long as you adjust the gain so it's not too high. Because if the gain's too high, the recording's ruined.
Yeah.
But I only field record with my 64 tracks table and my crew, with 12 mics and a full crew to have a very nice sound. Do you do that? 64 tracks.
wow. Right, Seneca Square dance. I'm going to do next.
Oh no!
Why?
We had to do that for the scratch band. Oh my god, I heard it ad infinitum.
We must have heard it 30 times last week.
Oh, you can always mute me. Just turn the volume down if you had enough of it. It's been requested. I have to do it.
Oh no!
Right, pressing mute. Okay. Right, okay, Seneca Square dance. First, hang on, shoulder rests is going. Yeah. Okay. Slowly. Yep. And a bit quicker. And that was called Seneca Square Dance, also known as Waiting for the Federals and Pressing Unmute. Guess what I haven't been writing down? How many tunes have I done?
3. Not many.
Pig's Foot.
Josie O.
Josie O.
Oh yeah. And then that's it, isn't it? What did I just play?
Seneca.
Seneca Square Dance.
Waiting for the Federals.
How could you forget?
Right. Okay.
At least half a dozen other names too.
Oh yeah, probably.
Shelby's Mule, Georgia Boys, the Higher Up Monkey Climbs.
Have you memorized all the names of different versions of lots of tunes? Okay. Pierre. We're having this conversation with Stephen earlier about iPads and original sound. Have you got original sound, Pierre?
I don't know.
Because you're quite muffly. Steve, did you find it in the end?
I didn't find it on my iPad. I'm using it on my iMac at the present, so.
You're on your iMac now?
Yeah.
Oh, you're very clear.
Yeah.
So, Pierre, you're on. Oh, have you found it, Pierre?
Yes, ma'am.
Play some banjo. Okay, I think that's coming through. Cool. So, which one are you going to do then?
Me?
Yes, you.
Me?
Can you tell I'm looking at you?
Okay. Here, do you what song do you want I play?
Yes, because you've mentioned 3 here.
3, yes, 3, like that. Do you want Elk River Blues? I don't know. As you, no idea.
Which one does right? Let's have a vote out of the 3 tunes. Elk River Blues.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Can you just like shout yes?
Yes, please.
Elk River Blues.
Red Wing. Is that an A tune? No, that's G, isn't it?
That's G. Yeah.
Right. Any votes for Red Wing?
Looks like Elk
And
River
Buffalo
Blues is
Gals.
doing it, I think.
Any votes for Buffalo Gals? Well, it looks like Elk River Blues then.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not just me. I'm not doing the voting.
Thank you, Folk. Thank you, Folk.
How ready are you?
Just 1 minute. Yep. Ready?
No, I'm not ready. Hang on. Right, I'm pressing mute. Pressing mute, and then I'll unmute you, Pierre. Okay.
A little bit quicker. Bluegrassy old-timey stuff or strictly old-time?
I don't know, just a bit quicker.
Okay. Last one.
much, Pierre, and pressing unmute.
It's a pleasure, madam.
Very pretty. I did get a bit lost, actually. I got a bit lost in that.
I came late. What was the name of that song?
It was called Elk River Blues.
And one of the numerous Elk River Blues is on the back of my house in USA. You know, it's in Missouri, South Missouri. You have the Elk River Blues. Elk River, not blues. But if you see the Elk River, you get the blues. You know what I mean.
Yes, Elk River Blues.
Elk River.
Somebody's put the PDF of something. Is it dots or tab? Is it dots? John? The PDF. Have I lost everybody's sound?
No?
No.
We just gone quiet.
We're all loading it up.
We just
It's the dots.
Okay, it's an Ernie Carpenter tune.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, has anyone got the tab for it?
Given that we've got a lot of different kinds of instruments in the house, the dots seem more universal than the tab.
Yeah, but how many people read music notation on banjos? You do?
I do.
Really? Wow.
I do.
Is that even in different tunings?
This is in. That one is in.
Well, that'd be
It's in G. It's in G.
But would you read notation if you tune to D, double D or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh my God. That's like learning several instruments on. Yeah, I haven't bothered with that. I can read music on mandolin and fiddle, if there's fiddles in standard tuning, that is, and a bit on guitar. But I just found it.
But given that we're in G, we wouldn't have to worry about double D, right?
No, but it's only if people can read music notation on banjo, which not many can actually. Not that I recall. I mean, not that I've heard. Have tried, but it's just impossible.
Want me to look?
Right. Okay, let's have a look. Roaring River. Does anybody know how to play Roaring River? Oh, did I learn it? I'm asking because I think I did. It's one of Angie's requests here. Oh, I did kind of learn it. Yes, I think I could try this. Oh, that's it. Okay, right. Yeah, okay, I think I can do this, Angie. Right. Roaring River, it's called.
Oh.
It's not too difficult. I just haven't played it since. Okay. I need to write this down. What did we play earlier?
Elk River Blues.
Thank you. And then we're about to do Roaring.
Seneca Square Dance.
Thank you. Right, pressing mute. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I'll play this once fast. Hang on a sec. Oh, I'm hearing Andrea. Just a sec. There we go. I've lost it. Just 2 seconds.
Anybody has the courage to Roaring River? No, where I can find them.
Pardon? What's that, Tim?
I was wondering if you know where I could find the chords to. I was wondering if you know where I could find the chords to Roaring River.
That's a good question. Is it not in that book? You could literally Google Roaring River chords.
Google it.
Yeah. And let me just find out who it's by, if that makes a difference. Something Crowder.
Red
Roaring-
Mountain White Trash.
If somebody knows where to find the chords for this tune, can you post it in chat for me? I might not get there in time. That'd be good. I need to do the tune. I think that the tune is by Crowder. Last name
Don't
is
worry,
Crowder.
I'll find it. Just
Okay.
go ahead.
Montesano Crowder is the person. Is the version it's from. Montesano Crowder. What?
It looks like John already put it up there from Tater Joe.
Okay, it's in chat, Tim. Okay, right.
Thank you.
That's all right. Please.
Just G's and D's on this
Oh.
version.
Nice and easy. Right. Okay. Thank you, John. Let me just do that. Okay. Bebop. Hang on. That's the B part there. It's a very short tune actually. So let me just play that a bit longer. Get into it. So a bit fast again. That's it. Okay, slowly. quicker. Yep. Something like that. Roaring River, it's called. Pressing on mute. Oh, you like to challenge me, Angie, don't you?
Thank you.
How to test your teacher.
It's a trap. It's a good
I
trap.
know. Anyway,
It sounded quite good towards the end.
yeah. And I've noticed there's not many fiddlers actually this evening. Most of you banjos, which is excellent.
Banjo power.
Yay, banjo power.
Yes, man.
Well, I did say we need more banjos. That sounds like it, John.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
That's a
didn't
cool
realize I was
tune.
unmuted.
It is a nice tune. No worries, John. It's nice to hear what it sounds like on the banjo, actually. So.
It's a tenor.
Oh right, okay.
I wondered how you were getting down to that low. Was it
Yeah.
G?
G.
Yeah.
Low G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the tune just like my mandola?
It's tuned like a mandolin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As a mandarin.
Or fiddle.
So we've got how many banjo players? 1,
Too many.
2, 3, 4,
That's not
5,
possible.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing.
It's just a good thing we can't hear each other.
There you go.
We're all pretty excited over here about Rhiannon Giddens being in Beyonce's new country album. Right at the beginning with her old time banjo.
Yes.
Is it good? Did you hear it? I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
It's Rhiannon who play. It's Rhiannon Giddens who play.
Yeah, look up Rhiannon. She's posting about it. The album's not quite out yet.
Is she actually? So it wasn't just randomly nicked off a recording and then added onto the album. She actually recorded for her.
Yeah, with Beyonce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah, she added.
They actually have talked to each other.
Oh, good.
They were actually jamming in a room to record it. So.
Oh, I see. Wow.
And she also added some viola to it too.
Oh, nice.
So bringing back the roots of country music.
Yeah.
Which is based in the Black culture.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
pretty cool.
Cool.
We're all excited over here.
Of course.
Excellent.
Me too.
I didn't get that at all.
Right. Old Chattanooga. Which instrument then, Peter?
Oh, you haven't got your fretless. It probably wouldn't come out in G on your fretless, would it?
Yes, I've
You did
played
it on
it.
stage last. It was really nice when you did it on stage last week.
Oh, what you want? So, fretless.
If it comes out in G, still, yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's in G. It's on. Where is it? It's on the wall. I need to check it up. Just go and grab it. Topic of conversation. Hang on a sec. Let me think.
Fretless banjos.
No, hang on a sec. Oh, come on. What you had, I don't know what you had for dinner. Nothing exciting then.
Apparently not.
Oh, that's not too badly actually, is it? Okay, so slightly buzzy at the moment. So, okay. Old Chattanooga. Fretless instruments, you have to make sure they're in tune. I don't know, do you?
As opposed to ordinary banjos where we don't care.
Okay, I'm gonna press mute. Press mute. So, not quite there yet. It's probably gonna change when it warms up. Ooh, whiny. There's some funny overtones going on. Okay, old Chattanooga. So I'll play this slowly. Okay. So. Oh, sorry, I'll play it fast first. Slowly. That was old Chattanooga. I'm pressing unmute. Cool.
That sounds really great on the fretless banjo.
Yeah,
That
nice.
really sounds cool.
It is a nice instrument. And I've got the wooden grain on the neck. There's two. There's the where it's been cut. You can see the grain marks, and there's two in exactly the right place to go up the neck. And so that's really useful. So yes.
Is it a Slim Jim one, Sue?
No, it's a Martin Kennard one.
All right.
Who passed away a few months ago. Yes, it was. He had too many, and he gave me this one.
Wow. How can you have too many banjos?
No, he had too many. He made too many.
Has anybody got a Leon Ballard banjo?
I
No?
have, yeah. Yes.
Is that Ollie?
Yeah.
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 Oh, I didn't realise you.
That's what my friend is as well.
I didn't realise you had one, Ollie.
Yeah.
Because we bought a fretless and then a normal 5-string off somebody second hand who was selling one.
Yeah, it's nice.
We bought a pair, like second hand. Let's see yours, Ollie. Let's see your Leon Ballard.
Let me just blow Ollie up. There you go. So
wow.
He's just showing me. Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see it the
Is
other
that
end.
a maple neck? I don't know my woods.
Yeah,
really.
I
think so.
I think that's pretty similar. It looks quite similar, actually.
Very thick pot. Very wide thick rim.
Yeah. Is that 11-inch or 12-inch pot?
I don't know. I'd have to get a tape measure out. I think it's probably 11.
Yeah.
11, yeah.
Massively big. And it's a short scale. Because he asked me if I played with
nice short scale.
with a capo on a lot. And I said, yeah, pretty much all the time. So he said, well, why not have one that eliminates the need for the
That's
extras?
exactly the same with me. I had the same done because I always had a capo.
Yeah. I love my 2 short scale banjos. I play them all the time.
Yeah. Can you tune them down to G?
Yeah, it's in G at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, Barry has got. It's got 2-tone colour.
Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice.
I think it's a bit older because the Leon Ballard's just like imprinted
Oh, right.
Don't know.
Wow, interesting.
What kind of tone
Oh,
ring is
slotted
that?
headstock, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not,
mine's
I'm not,
solid.
Yeah, pretty solid.
yeah, it's quite heavy. And then he
Yeah.
bought a fret. I mean,
No,
he bought
it's
a
not
fretless.
heavy.
He bought a fretless one, and I said to Barry, "Oh, Sue's playing a fretless at Gainsborough."
Oh yes, you saw some photographs. Yeah, yes, you did. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I said. You played that tune, was it, Sue?
Yeah. That's the tune I played.
Yeah.
At Gainsborough, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Jill.
Hello, sorry I'm late to the party.
That's all right.
My son's arrived for the weekend, but he's arrived, had his dinner and gone to bed, so he must have had a good weekend. So
yeah.
I thought, oh good,
I'm
I'll just
off now,
hop on
Sue.
for it.
Everybody, no night.
Bye, Barry.
Oh, night, Barry.
Bye, Barry.
Bye, I gotta go too.
Because it looks like my battery might run. I'm not sure where I've put my lead.
Oh, okay, Angela.
Really
And bye, Wyn.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Cool. Nice to see you, Jill, anyway. It was just
Yeah, it's lovely
see
to
you
meet
in person.
everybody at Gainsborough. It's really,
Yeah.
I was really pleased to see people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Right, I'm gonna do Waynesboro next. That's the one.
Because it rhymes with Gainsborough.
Oh yeah.
Must be
Okay.
subliminal.
That's the theme. Waynesboro. Okay. Right. So pressing mute. Oh, I haven't written these down. What was after Roaring River?
Old Chattanooga, then Waynesboro.
Thank you. What would I do without you, John?
I've
Right.
been writing them all down in case.
Right, pressing mute. Okay, Waynesboro. Yeah. Right. When I was teaching my workshop at Gainsborough, one of the things I mentioned for people who have an instrument that involves long necks and lots of frets, not mandolins, and I will work on mandolin but not so much the fiddle, is that when you're playing high notes and you're worried about missing frets, the tip is to look at your fret first before you get to it. Rather than look at your hands and then go up to it, which you're likely to miss. So look at the fret first, and then your hand will go straight there. So that's the tip I gave on Gainsborough. Okay, so this tune would be a really good example for it. So slowly. And a bit quicker. Yep. And that was Waynesboro and pressing unmute. Groovy.
Well, friends, goodbye, good night, salut, bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Pierre.
Pierre.
Stay well.
Bonsoir.
Maybe next Thursday.
Take care, Pierre.
As well. I've just realised something.
Okay, bye, Angie. Next week,
Bye.
yeah, we should be here next week.
Okay. Bye bye.
I won't be here next week.
Okay, we'll see you when we see you.
Salut, Caroline.
Couple of weeks probably.
Okay.
I'm going to the Irish session in London next week, so I won't get back.
I'll have a good one.
I will do.
have
It's the
fun,
Mick
yeah.
O'Connor session at the Hope Tavern, and he's a brilliant musician and a friend, so he's really good.
Ah. Oh, before everyone leaves, and if you weren't here at the beginning, I am looking for a volunteer to host every 4 weeks on Tuesdays, which would be in the evening UK time, 8 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm trying to find a host to do every 4 weeks on Tuesday, and then I do all the other ones. And so that I can free myself up to return to a session that I used to go to, because I kind of feel I need to support them. So yeah, so if anyone is up for doing that,
I could do it occasionally, but the trouble is the Tuesdays are my dance practice night once a month or twice a
Okay.
month, you see. So I
Well, if
can't.
there's like one or two of you, then you kind of need to work between each other to sort that out. So yeah, well, get in touch, and yeah, and then I can sort of show you how to do it. In terms of, well, there's not much really to show apart from just show up and be host. And organize what to do, really. Yeah, there's a bit of showing, I suppose. It's just to host it, isn't it, really? That's it. It's just no big deal. It's not that
Can't Dodgy take
complicated.
care of it for you?
Dodge, no, there needs to be some communication involved. Somebody who's going to take sort of more authority in terms of, you know, AI. Brilliant. Apparently there's a new AI thing that you can produce videos out of it. Or I've heard of like deep fake AI faces and all that, but you can get one where you can tell it to create some video of something. I've not come across it. I do AI imagery, which is quite clever because I'm trying to redesign my garden using AI. You should try it. It's quite cool actually, because if you just describe what you've got, and then it will come up with something like it, and then it will kind of make it really pretty.
Does it do weeding and digging and things like that?
Pardon?
Will it do weeding and digging?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What's it like with a spade?
Moving stones around. You know.
I'll just show. Let me just find the picture I've got saved of my potential garden.
Your imaginary garden, Sue. Trust me.
My imaginary garden. Okay, so this is let me screen share it. So here we go. So I was trying to describe. There's a green shed at the back of my garden. It's quite pretty, isn't it? But it's not very. So, because I described it as you're looking out the patio the doors. So it's it's looking out my window, my doors, and there's a long garden, and there's an acer maple tree, and then behind it there's a hedge, without describing it, and then behind all that there's a shed, and I'm trying to do a sort of a kind of like a cobbled path. But actually, it's mostly going to be grass, and then just cobbles going up to my shed, and I'm trying to wild it slightly. And I have got a table and some chairs out there, but I want to.
Did you do it in phrases like or phases? What was your command?
Yeah, so basically, I described saying
but the whole thing,
looking out the patio doors. There's a cobbled path with plants growing in between the cobbles, and a slightly wild garden with an acer tree behind that, a hedge, and then behind that a green shed.
That's a long command for it to come
Yeah, I
up
mean, you
with.
can
That's
put in
great.
you can put in a whole paragraph. There's a limit of like 200-300 words. I can't remember how many hundreds of words.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried it with short phrases, but I haven't. I mean, your image looks really
I mean, this is I'm using Adobe Firefly, and it's Adobe Firefly is.
I should try. I should try more complex.
Sorry to interrupt. Bye, everybody. Nice seeing you all.
Bye.
Bye, John.
I must go as well.
See you again.
I want to see a photo of what it actually looks like now, Sue. Yeah.
Oh, now? Well, it's kind of not growing at the moment, is it? So I'm waiting for it to grow a bit more, because everything's died off for the winter.
Yeah.
It's looking rubbish at the
Probably what it
moment.
looks like now is probably dark.
Yeah, okay. It just looks like that now.
Well, yeah, all right. Yeah. You're going to be that literal.
Although that looked a bit pink, didn't it? So, yeah. Oh, well, let's get off YouTube. Anyway, thank you, everybody.